Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video, we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad geometric challenge. Here we have two right triangles in which we denote this triangle by right triangle by 1 and we denote this by 2. So in right triangle 1, we have the side length of the right triangle 1 are 2x and y plus 6 square root, and the side lengths of a triangle 2 are x, y minus 3 and 5. So here our target is to find the value of x and y. So that the very first thing we are going to do is, here first we focus on triangle 1. So here we first write that from right triangle 1 we know that it is right, and if we have this is any angle, so that the side opposite to the right angle is known as the hypotenuse, and the side we join these two angles is known as its base, and the third side is called the perpendicular. So here we use the nice Pythagorean theorem. So according to Pythagorean theorem, we know that base square plus perpendicular square equals to hypotenuse square. So this is called the Pythagorean theorem. So now we substitute the values of b, p and h from the right triangle one. And you see in a right triangle one we have our base is denoted by 2, and it is 2 square plus perpendicular is denoted by x, so it will becomes x square, and our hypotenuse is y plus 6 square root and its whole square. So now first we simplify this equation, and here we have 2 square becomes 4, and we write this x square as x square equals to these 2 and square root are cancelled by each other, and we get y plus 6. So here we simplify the terms and we first find the value of x square, so that we move this plus 4 to the right hand side and we get y plus 6 minus 4, and we get the value of x square equals to y plus 2, and we call this as equation number 1, or we call this as equation number capital A. We denote our equations by capital letters. So here we focus on the right triangle 2. So this is our right triangle 2, and we have seen that this is the right angle and the side opposite to the right angle is called the hypotenuse. So in right triangle 2 we have hypotenuse is h, and this is our base and this is the perpendicular. So here we again use this Pythagorean theorem, and we again put the values of b, p and h in this formula, and we write the equation here. So first we write from the right triangle 2, we have our Pythagorean theorem is base square plus perpendicular square equals to hypotenuse square, and now we put the values of bp and h. So in right triangle 2 we have our base is y minus 3, so it will becomes y minus 3 square, and our perpendicular is x, so it will becomes x square, and our height is, or our hypotenuse is 5 square. So now we simplify these terms, and here we expand this nice square identity, and we have y minus 3 square becomes y square plus 3 square minus 2 times of y into 3, and plus we have x square equals to 5 square becomes 25. So now we simplify this equation, and we have y square plus 3 square becomes 9, and 2 3s are 6, so we get minus 6y, and plus x square, so we have the value of x square equals to y plus 2, so we use the value of x square here, and we get y plus 2, and this whole equation equals to 25. So now we simplify the term and we add or subtract the like terms. So that first we have y square, and this minus 6y plus y becomes minus 5y, and this 9 plus 2 becomes plus 11, and we move this 25 in the left hand side and it will becomes minus 25, and this whole equation equals to 0. So here we again simplify the terms and we get y square minus 5y, and we have minus 25 plus 11. It is equals to minus 14, and this whole equals to 0. So after that we get here the nice quadratic equation. So here we use the quadratic formula in order to find the values of x and y. So that in order to use the quadratic formula, first we write the coefficients of this equation, and the coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus 5, and c equals to minus 14. And our quadratic formula will be looks like in this form: y equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So this is our quadratic formula, and now we put the values of a, b and c here, and we have the value of b is minus 5. So when we substitute here, it will becomes minus times of minus 5 plus minus square root of b square. So our b is minus 5 square minus 4 times of a is 1, and c is minus 14, and it is divided by 2 times of a, and our a is 1. So now here we simplify the terms and we move towards to find the value of y. So here you have minus times of minus becomes plus 5 plus minus square root of 5 square is 25, and this is minus minus plus, and 4 times of 14 equals to 56, and this whole divided by 2. So when we add 25 plus 56, it will becomes 5 plus minus 81 square root over 2. So here we have the values of y are 5 plus minus 9 over 2. We know that square root of 81 equals to 9. So now we divide this in two cases. So first we write the positive value, which is 5 plus 9, and after that we write its negative value, which is 5 minus 9 over 2. And you know that 9 plus 5 becomes 14 over 2, and we get the value of y equals to 7. And similarly in this case we have y equals to minus 4 over 2, and in this case we get the value of y equals to minus 2. But here you remember one thing is that our y denotes the side length of this right triangle 1 and 2. But if you put the value of y equals to minus 2 here, it will becomes minus 5. And you know that the side length of any triangle cannot be negative, so that here we rejected this negative value, and we can just proceed here this positive value only. So now we put this value of y in equation number 1, and we get the value of x square. So in equation number a, so we put this value here and we get the value of x. We write it as put in a. So our a is x square equals to y plus 2, and it will becomes x square equals to 7 plus 2, and we have x square equals to 9, and you get x equals to plus minus 3 after taking the square root on both of the sides. So here we again choose the positive value because over x be the side length of the right triangle, so we neglect the negative value. And so we have x equals to 3 and y equals to 7. This is the final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.